Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Cashes in for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Cruises inside for 2.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 23. That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Lowry. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Lays it up and in.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The assist from number 3, Anthony Davis.
To VanVleet.
Screen coming up. Screen coming.
Missed a wide open look. And scores. Strong take.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Programs have player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitute.
Entering the game for Toronto, number 3, OG Anunoby.
Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Lin. Jeremy Lin. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count it.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Caldwell Pope. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lin to Ibaka. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key. Caldwell Pope
has a look. shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. "19-footer at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for...
The Lake, that does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I ball on the principle. Remember the teachers was all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The hated is slowly endorsing. Now Coley important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos.
Yeah, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. But I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. You did that from the start, or she was texting. She called, yeah. Leaving them gone, yeah. She on, yeah. Dreaming we on, yeah. Ay, drop is a coupe, dropping the top of my car. Ay, I cannot click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Ay, life is new, I like dark. Ay, asking myself, I walk, she leave her like in the dark, like leave me alone. Running out the box, ay, leave me alone. You done a what? Leave me alone. Running out the box, ay, leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, what it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm you, but I can't with you 'cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm you from the start. Hey, I cannot. I can't. Not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Running out the box. Leave me alone. You done a what? Leave me alone. Running out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah.
We come. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. He was hacked. They let it go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Shot by Millsap won't go. To James. Nikola Jokic sends it away.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Murray into the front court. Down 2. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Team foul number 1.
Paul Millsap missed his first. That one goes.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
And they called a foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. Nope.
Hey, it's all good. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions. Stepping in for the Lakers. Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Screen.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. Lakers ball.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Looks like some substitutions are...
We know what's coming. Go get it. Substitutions, Denver. Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 3.
Denver ball right now.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Lays it up and in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Not that time. Kuzma, defended by Jeremy Grant. To Porter. Jamal Murray. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Bradley. Short jumper won't go.
Your young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Do you know like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, we can go legend, legend, like a phone legend. We can go legend, yeah. In my house, yeah. Hear alarms, ringing.
We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus, you're trash-talking A game to all...
The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Danny Green. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play on the first possession of the game. Nuggets with the basketball.
Screen coming left, screen coming, screen coming.
To Jokic. Jamal Murray. Textbook defense.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads just a point. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Kyle Kuzma tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Jokic. He was hacked. They let it go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
It's Denver's ball. Jokic takes stock of the floor. To Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To James. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Now whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Martin sizing up Cousins. And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number
Porter.
1.
Down low, Jokic.
The final 2 minutes.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
The assist from number 40, LeBron James.
Nuggets have the possession. Martin to Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Nikola Jokic missed his first. That one goes.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Millsap. To Jokic. Oh, defender pulling the chair. JaVale McGee for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. LeBron James with the block. A lot of contact. No whistle. Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Denver. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 23.
Caldwell Pope. Couldn't keep it in. Off Contavious Caldwell Pope. Nuggets have the possession. Nikola Jokic in a matchup with Boogie. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
The assist from number 14.
Murray into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Porter. short jumper off the mark. To Caldwell Pope.
You got him. Good help.
Count the basket at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Murray with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Caldwell Pope. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
From the painted area, won't go down. Easy path to the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Here comes the screen. Denver with 4 to shoot. Down low for Harris. Finish that. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Lakers have built a comfortable lead. It was their
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. All right.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Denver's got it to Jokic. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Porter. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. James. He gets it.
For smaller players, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Man, he got blown by on that one. But sometimes those plays can spark the defender to buckle down and give way more effort to not be embarrassed like that ever again.
Lakers at the controls right now. And count the basket.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Looks like
Substitutions, Denver. Into the game for Los Angeles.
from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The Lakers get the victory as they...
On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I gotta keep me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, if she my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go in my head. Still screaming free, the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. Your door down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. The One proved again they belong in the league by securing a playoff seed after last night's victory. This is a big milestone for the rookie who delivered on high expectations in the pros after a year-long journey where he gained respect and buzz on the international street ball scene. We'll see whether or not this player can deliver on the NBA playoff stage. How far can the One go?
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play with it, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, lick 'em out, water don't drown, neck whip like baptized, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no buns, what? Like a mother, fade to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I moved in abundance, buzz on the I split the like circumference. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep pile. Yeah, it's my decorator. Well, damn. Draw 6 like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my waiting. My impatient. Whoa. Remix. In the basement. In the den. In the kitchen. In. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane.
The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
that's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication for the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. To James. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Brooklyn's got it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game's over.
Jordan to Irving. Kyle Kuzma, huge block. Look into the front court. He'll run the offense. Turns and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit. To Irving. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Irving buries the wide-open three. That's too easy. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
LeBron into the front court. Leads one. To Caldwell Pope. Doesn't have the touch. No good. A pass stolen by the Nets. To Jordan. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. Los Angeles, they have it. It goes down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees...
Stepping in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 6,
more points in the paint.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Straight on three, at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
James into the front court, up by 3. Fires the 3. Man, that was a tough shot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
To Durant. The drive, right to the...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Danny Green. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit is 6. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Nets have the basketball. To Hollis Jefferson. Irving. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for Los Angeles. Number 15, Marcus Cousins.
Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
That's rebounded by the Nets. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Now down 6. Count the basket at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And the basket good at the rim.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Dinwiddie. Durant. To Hollis Jefferson. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Kevin Durant lets it fly. LeBron with it up top. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
JaVale McGee sends it away. Across the timeline comes James. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Not that time. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. The follow won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and...
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Dinwiddie into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Here comes the screen. Dinwiddie in a matchup with Boogie. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Putting on a show here, getting oohs and ahs from the crowd. This is entertainment, people.
A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. New blood coming in for both sides. James. Pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. That won't go. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ed, you know you got a problem when you're getting oohs and ahs from the home crowd.
To Durant. Shot clock winding down. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Substitution being made in this one. Irving. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, nice find for the basket. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Durant to Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And there's the foul. Gonna play this one out, even though it seems all but over in a 9-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Right back to you.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Durant. Sizing up the defense. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant to Dinwiddie. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency.
It's good! It's good! At the buzzer from beyond half court. Incredible!
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. Oh, lie detected, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check, bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG, lie detected, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 to see it. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of juke on me. Couple M's injury. I'm a rich like just eat. And I can't buy no flight. Look making my bust out shine. Chill, small mother, just made my flight. Just made my 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to, I don't want to tell you that I'm almost. Main dogs cash just laying on the floor. Artists I saw me dripping. Kick it, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh, I'm picking rain still glisten. Ooh, no you can't spend it. Yeah, I ask you why. Yeah, cut the check or buy. Yeah, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, bought a broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Got you with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna ride on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
Color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing.
Utah begins the game with the basketball. Anthony Davis, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Tough looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. It's quickly 5-0. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Trying to cash in. Conley with a shot, comes up empty.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Kyle Kuzma with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time for some new personnel into the game.
You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
To Allen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed. You ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw try, off the mark. LeBron into the front court. His team on top by 8. And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you gotta be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
Grayson Allen has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. For 3, not easy.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Here's Exum. His guys currently down by 13. Joe Ingles to Davis, down low. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. To Allen.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter. and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
For yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent...
Anthony Davis sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Joe Ingles, the drive, right to the basket. The finish. Jay, Euro stepping for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Has a chance. Conley into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Ed Davis. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
That is great vision to set it up. Conley, my Conley. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Exum into the front court. Trailing by 14. Joe Ingles to Davis. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
23. That's his third personal foul.
Knocks down the first.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 40, LeBron James.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Conley to Allen.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Mike Conley, he's 3 for 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
He shoots, off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Jazz will take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Mitchell on the drive, but he can't finish. Goes to the right side. And the rebound comes down to Utah. Trying to cash in. Dirk Nowitzki. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. Down low for Kuzma. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Nowitzki. Grayson Allen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Cousins has the rebound. To James. Lets it fly from long range. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. And a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Gobert. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Fires the 3. Tough shot. He hits. Rudy Gobert swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That's the end of the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Mike Conley, now 4 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
To number 23. That's his 4th personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Anthony Davis sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Utah's got it. To Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Kuzma. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Not that time. Mitchell with the basketball. His guys down big. To Conley. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To James. Kuzma. You've got to get that one to go. Conley to Joe Ingles. Tough make through traffic.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Conley. Driving right to the basket. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Nowitzki to Conley. Has a look. Step back jumper.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. And scores on the Euro step. He'll let one fly from half court. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Yeah, from the back porch,
rich. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanted a portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. We so frank. Ain't the top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My
The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. Has a chance. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Clippers have the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron James sends it away. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Count the bucket for two.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To George. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gets this right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Leonard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, LA. Entering the game.
Over to the right side. Fires the three. That's how you defend. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Danny Green. Cleans it up. Anthony Davis. He's 2 for 2 now. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Nice pass to set things up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
No good. To Cousins. Ah, rocking the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Williams into the front court. 9-point margin. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To Davis. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Anthony Davis. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Williams across the timeline, trailing by 10. JaMychal Green in a matchup with Boogie. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Count it.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Has a look. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Williams into the front court. Now down 6. To Gilgeous-Alexander. To Paul George. Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
And that one is out. The shot, almost. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got ball. I got ball.
And too much contact. Leonard slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
JaMychal Green trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw's good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1. To Davis. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Ah, the monster stuff. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Easy path to the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions. Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Leonard. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
JaVale McGee. To Cousins. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Cousins swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 6 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Leonard. And scores. Strong take.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Corner 3 at the buzzer. It's the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Lakers get the victory.
On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
One of my shittier games, but hey, I got 5 assists.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had a friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place. Maybe me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
I slid in my pants.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crushes ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that's me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. Truth be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Countdown to the playoffs has begun and teams are battling out for seeds and home court advantage. Who's going to step up their game and make it to the postseason? Can the rookie, the one, live up to expectations and help his team secure a seed? Stay locked to Complex News to find out more.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut fifth fade, blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8", new wave, star shining only a fade. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game, wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, hate, I begin to it, getting paid, get away. Gotta meditate, get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bending, pose like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, she get straight, hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway, I just made a highlight, need a replay. I be getting to it every night, what's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man here, cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on a 3-way. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off, I need space. I don't want your heart, I just need. I've been on my grind, boy, you need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, she get straight, hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 bucks. What that cook up? Get that 2 I need 2 bucks. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pocket the new hook. We don't pay attention to tools talk, and give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on the center, gon' heck. Private student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money.
The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. James. To Danny Green. James. De'Aaron Fox swats it. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. Count the bucket for two.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Buddy Hield. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. To Bagley. Barnes. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To James. Throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Hield. Driving is Fox, but he can't get it to fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Fox into the front court. Down just a couple. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserve.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Stepping in for LA, number 3.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Buddy Hield to Fox. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Stuffs it down with authority. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron with it up top. 14-10 the score. To Danny Green. Goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
I'm here. I got ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Cruises inside for 2.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Fox, defended by Quinn Cook. Gets a look, can't hit. Nice pass to get things going.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
De'Aaron Fox.
Watch the screen left.
The Kings now with 4 to shoot to Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It goes down.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air. Looking to push. Here's Kuzma. Brings the ball up court.
Let's go.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
I got ball. I'm here.
De'Aaron Fox. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Runner's good there.
That move, that was nasty right there. But look, if you don't want to defend him, let me know. I can get a 10-day.
Fox across the timeline. His guy's down by 9. Nothing going here on that drive. Pulls up for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And score. Strong take.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Kyle Kuzma able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
LeBron James. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
De'Aaron Fox. From the painted area, won't go down. LeBron into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Short jumper off the mark. Fox with it. He'll run the offense. To Hield. Barnes to Fox. Can't connect from in close. James into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
From long range, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Rebound cleared by Bagley. Got it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
JaVale McGee, the pass, stolen by Sacramento.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul.
Buddy Hield trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been...
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm never. Yes, finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna rip it, make my yes, I'm in no nitrous. Do it right this, I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like, yeah. Finna get it like, yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flip flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had
your boy QJB back with some more highlights of the one crazy athletic play today. Let's get right into it. Oh my, did you see that? Going up with that easy layup. They made that look simple.
A rubber man,